Hey everyone, today we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and a bit concerning. We're talking about the characteristics often associated with an empty mind or someone who may lack knowledge in a particular area. And by empty mind, we're not talking about some kind of Zen state of blissful nothingness. We're talking about the opposite. A mind that's not actively engaged with the world, that's not curious, that's not learning and growing. Now, it's important to remember that knowledge is a journey, not a destination. None of us arrive in the world knowing everything, and that's okay. What matters is that we keep our minds open to new ideas, that we're willing to challenge our own assumptions, and that we never stop learning. So, let's talk about some signs that someone might have an empty mind. Not to judge them, but to understand these tendencies and maybe even recognize them in ourselves. Because the first step to filling our minds is recognizing when they might need a little more substance. Let's get started. Ever notice how some folks just accept whatever they hear without a second thought? That lack of critical thinking, my friends, can be a sign of a mind not fully engaged. Small talk is fine, but when every conversation stays surface level, afraid to dive into the deep end, it might point to a fear of intellectual exploration. The Dunning-Kruger effect, oh boy, it's like being so lost you don't even know you need a map. Confidence without competence, that's a tricky one. Chapter 4. Repetition of others' ideas. Parroting opinions without forming your own is like renting your thoughts instead of owning them. Where's the originality? Where's the you? Chapter 5. Inability to solve problems. Life throws curveballs, right? But if facing every challenge feels insurmountable, like there's no toolkit for critical thinking, it might be time to build one. Chapter 6. Resistance to learning. Learning is a lifelong adventure. If the thought of new information feels like a chore, maybe it's time to rediscover the joy of discovery. Chapter 7. Overemphasis on entertainment. Look, we all need to unwind. But when entertainment becomes the main course, not the dessert, it might be time to reevaluate our mental diet. Chapter 8. Poor decision-making. Decisions, making them based on gut feeling alone, without logic or reason, that's like navigating blindfolded. Not very effective, is it? Chapter 9. Lack of curiosity. Remember being a kid asking why about everything? That spark of curiosity is precious. Don't let it fade. The world is full of wonders to explore. Chapter 10. Reliance on stereotypes. The world is complex, full of nuances. Relying on stereotypes is like seeing the world in black and white, missing out on all the vibrant colors in between. Chapter 11. Avoidance of challenging topics. Staying in our comfort zones is comfy, sure, but real growth, that happens when we face tough topics head-on with open minds and open hearts. Chapter 12. Narrow perspective. Imagine your perspective is a window. A narrow view limits understanding. Widening it, embracing diverse viewpoints, that's where true empathy blossoms. Chapter 13. Superficial goal setting. Goals driven by appearances or societal pressures. Fleeting. True fulfillment comes from pursuing goals aligned with our values, with what truly matters. Chapter 14. Lack of self-reflection. Taking time for introspection, examining our thoughts and actions. It's like holding up a mirror to our souls, essential for growth, for understanding who we truly are. Chapter 15. Dependency on external validation. Seeking approval from others is natural, but relying on it solely, that's giving away our power. Trust your judgment, your inner compass. You've got this. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, recognizing these signs in ourselves or others isn't about judgment, but about growth. It's about sparking those conversations, those moments of self-reflection that lead to fuller, more engaged minds. And remember, always keep questioning and learning. See you next time.